while since we've been able to play some music, right, to kind of get the flow going, right, Harp?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'm excited. I'm excited today, man.
We're a little bit earlier than the usual kickoff show, so no, don't start with me. Why is it doing that? It says that we're losing connection. So annoying.
You talking about TikTok?
Yeah, talk about TikTok saying that they're losing connection. Dang it. But anyways, let's talk about it. Why are we going a little bit early? Because normally we do 30 minutes right before kickoff. Harvey, you want to share the news? Ram says, "Let's go."
So this is crazy, man. I woke up this morning, just a regular day, like everybody else, and man, my wife surprised me with some tickets today, man, to the Cowboys game. So I'm excited. Um, this we were supposed to get some, but I was like, nah, it's too much money. I don't want to. To me, I like to save money, man, and I was like, nah, it's too much. But at the end of the day, man, she surprised me. So me and my son will be going to the game. And I told Jerry, hey, man, we need to go early today, man. I got to watch this Cowboys game today, man. I'm excited, bro. Like, it's like a kid in the candy store, man. But no, I'm blessed. I'm blessed, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate my wife supporting me in everything I do. And that's just the icing to the cake, man. So that's why we're going early, man.
Hey, round of applause to your wife, man. If any of you are on TikTok, can you just let me know if you hear Harvey? I do see that we have some people coming up in the comment section, so that's good. I know we're a little bit perplexed, but hey, I think your wife's gonna be up there with the wife of the year type honors right there, man. I mean,
Yeah, for
make
sure,
up to
man.
that is awesome. What's up, Adam? DC for live, going to Sugarland to watch the game with my fam. And he goes,
Awesome, bro.
happy wife, happy life, Javi. He goes, keep them happy.
For sure, man. I always say that too, man. Happy wife, happy life. No, I appreciate it, man. I'm blessed, man. It's what we're going on. This April will be 22 years, man. Pretty crazy.
Yeah,
It's been a fun ride, man.
that's crazy. 22.
22 in April.
Wow. That's a success, man. But let's get right into it, right? Because I mean, it's all Cowboys here, Cowboys Cast. That's what we do. We try to bring you the best, and we try to be the best in the business too. But we try to bring you the best. So right now, the injury report hasn't really come out. But I guess if you could just read out the injury report, Harv.
Yeah, obviously Tyler Biotish is out. We already knew that. And then the other one is Cavante Turpin is questionable. He did not practice on Friday, so we'll see. Obviously LVE is out. But that's pretty much for us, man. I mean, everybody else was a full practice. We haven't heard anything yet, so we'll see if it's some of them are game time decisions or what. But um, I know for sure the one on the Washington Commander side is Jonathan Allen is out. So, but that's pretty much with the injury report.
Well, I mean, uh, Adam gives us a shout out, and God bless both of y'all. Respecting what happened with the Monday night game, happy to be a part of this podcast. Hey man, we're glad that Adam, you're probably like day one up there with
He
Ram.
is, man. He is day
Yeah,
one.
man, you believed in us, when nobody else did, and we appreciate you, bro. But getting back to it, we got the Commanders, right? Obviously, the Commanders have been eliminated. The games that we were paying attention to, obviously, was the Giants versus the Eagles. But as we found out, the Giants are resting their starters. So it looks like the Eagles now have a better chance of clinching the actual, well, number one seed and the actual division. So doesn't look too good on that side for us, Cowboy Nation, Uh, but I guess anything can still happen, right, Herb?
Yep, anything can still happen, man. Look, I keep saying it, and I think that came true on the Titans game, right? Um, they played some of their backups, man. This is the NFL. People forget about this. It's so hard. I think there's a 1.6% chance that playing from junior high to high school to college to here is a chance that you're going to make it in the NFL. So these guys are professionals. I don't care if you're a backup or not. These guys are going to come out to play.
Look at Adam says, And he goes, after that, let's go get rid of Brady. We ain't scared, man.
We ain't no.
Well, I mean, we're gonna talk about that in just a moment, right? But I mean, we're looking at the Commanders still. You know, obviously, Cowboys are they're gonna play their starters, right? So
Yep.
obviously, what does this mean, Harvey?
So it means a lot. I think this is one of the most important games of the year. And it's crazy to say that, right? Everybody's kind of like, it's the Commanders. It's the last game. We're already in the playoffs. But you got to realize, and I think Lamb said it on his interview, we got to get better. We got to go out there and we got to show it to ourselves. We got to believe ourselves that we got to get better. So that tells you something, man. It's a machine that needs to get oiled up, fine-tuned, and ready for next week. Because like he said, Lamb said in an interview, there is no my bad. That's what he said. There is no my bad. You can't say that anymore. So I think this is an important game. Not only that, but we have some things that happened that we haven't talked about. And that's the new signee, if you can say, and Xavier Rhodes. That's concerning for me, Jerry. That's very concerning for me. And why is it concerning? Because why would they sign him? Do they not trust the cornerbacks we have right now in the building? Because if it were me and I were a football player, I would feel some type of way. So it's kind of interesting, man. I don't know.
No, but I understand what you're trying to say, but at the same time, we got to look at it objectively, but we also got to look at it, with encouragement, right? Obviously, it's no secret. The cornerback number 2 on the Cowboys defense struggling is no secret. Obviously, that's where all quarterbacks tend to throw. That's
Yep.
kind of where the big plays come from, especially against opposing quarterbacks. So, it's just one of those things, right? And I think that by them adding this, it's going to give them that veteran leadership that they may need. I
But
don't know how Xavier Rhodes looks
but
like.
Jerry, this is the thing that scares me about it. It wasn't like they brought him in, put him in the practice squad for a week, and then brought him along. He literally hit the practice squad and went to the active roster.
Yeah.
It wasn't like there is no rest, man. You're coming in and you're probably playing on Sunday.
Well, I don't know. We've seen other players that get activated and haven't played. Tack McKinley. I mean,
That's true.
I don't even think we're ever going to see him. So, Adam agreed with you, right? Again, any given Sunday, exactly what I was going to ask about, Javi. So, it is what it is. What I'm looking forward to most importantly is, I want to see the offense eliminate the mistakes, right? Like none of these weird plays where it bounces off Noah Brown's hands. You know what I mean? I want to see them bring in T.Y. Hilton to replace Noah Brown as wide receiver 3, because obviously in this offense it needs 3 wide receivers. So I want to see the mistakes being eliminated on offense, on defense. I want to see how they address the cornerback too. Maybe this signing is more for depth, or like you said, or like I was trying to allude to, was, hey, maybe it's just for a veteran presence, right? Maybe somebody that can coach up Nashawn Wright, because we see some good things from Nashawn Wright, even though he gave up 10 catches, 120 yards, like what PFF likes to show off and or likes to tell us, right? Um, Ram says Tack is insurance for Parsons or D Law. I know, but you got to get some reps though, Ram, and he hasn't got any reps. So at the same token, are we going to see Xavier Rhodes, or is he going to be attacked? That's kind of that was actually the real question. Is it going to be like a Tack McKilling situation?
I agree with Ram though. I think, but you're right too, Jerry. I think Tack is more of insurance, honestly. But it's true, man. He really hasn't played. So how much of insurance is he really? If he hasn't even played any snaps. So I don't know. Only time will tell, man.
This TikTok is really annoying, man. It's pissing me off. I'm sorry. At the same time, that little long ball that gets past us throughout the game is why we probably signed him. Yeah, I mean, what else can Dan Quinn do, right?
Well, you know what, Jerry? I'll say this, man. I actually watched all 22 on Xavier Rhodes,
Mhm.
and I ain't gonna lie. There's a reason why they released him. The Vikings did. he wasn't the lockdown corner that he was getting burned a lot, man. I was shocked watching the film because I really didn't. I thought he was a good corner, but he got burned a lot. I mean, I think he was giving up 123 quarterback rating. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think 80 he was giving up 86% of his the passes thrown on his side. Like that's a lot. So when I watched the film, I was like, man, that's not a good corner. But when he went to the Colts, I was kind of shocked because I guess they used him a little different with the Vikings. He basically manned up against everybody, the best receiver, and he was getting burned. But with the Colts, he actually played a lot more cover two because that's what they played, and he actually played pretty well. Like I was shocked. Maybe as he's getting older, maybe that's the position they need to put him in is play some sort of zone. He was very disciplined in his zone responsibilities. Um, I mean, he really didn't do much wrong, honestly. Other than I saw out of the whole game that I saw, I think it was the Colts versus the Bills. He really, I mean, he did pretty good. I think he had two mistakes, but they weren't costly. So, I mean, he might fit this defense. Maybe that's what he needs.
Well, I mean, he's long,
Yeah,
and that's what Dan Quinn likes. Right? He likes then long corners. So he's long. He's been in the league. What is it? 10 seasons? No,
10,
9.
9 or 10, something like that. Yeah.
But overall, Xavier Rhodes did have a resurgence with the Colts, but then after that, I mean, it kind of flamed off. So we'll see, man. I mean, at one point we called Dan Quinn the mastermind. Gerardo,
Gerardo.
what seed do you think we are getting today? Well, it looks like we're going to get the fifth seed, Gerardo, because looks like the Giants are just glad they made it to the playoffs and they don't really care about getting any kind of momentum because they're resting their starters. And I think that's bad, man. That's really bad football. That's horrible football. But hey, you whatever you put out is what you're gonna get out. So remember that. I think that's so true for in life too, right? Whatever you put out, you're gonna get out. So
Yeah,
maybe a difference in scenery will help him. Not all teams have a Dan Quinn to stay on
it's
him. And
true.
yeah, he's right, man. He's absolutely right. And he's talking about Xavier Rhodes, guys. The newly acquired cornerback that the Dallas Cowboys got. Um, so let me see what the Rams say. Did Rhodes lose his confidence? Ooh,
That's you know what? That's true because because he was selected to the Pro Bowl that year too, and
yeah,
he was getting burned. But that's true, man. I mean, with cornerbacks, it's just like a quarterback. They go hand in hand. When you lose that confidence, man, you this league is nasty when it comes to the outside man playing corner and you're by yourself. It's definitely the NFL, not for long. Like they when they pick on you and you're not doing well, they just keep at it, man. They don't stop. So
yeah.
maybe that is true. Maybe Ram is right. Maybe he lost confidence in himself. But I will tell you this, man, with the Colts, he actually played pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. He actually played pretty good. So we'll see. We'll see what he's got, man.
I don't know if I'm gonna post that one, but thank you, MG, for tuning in. Right? uh, yeah, I don't see that happening, but whatever. Beat Dallas. Is he a Commanders fan or is he just a troll?
I think he might. I don't know. But hey, I appreciate you, man, getting on the chat.
Yeah, for sure. Well, this is what Adam says. What gets me is that when we sign players this late, what message does it send to the team? You're with Harvey on that one, Harvey. That's exactly what Harvey said, right? Um,
Because you got to think they have Izzy that could probably play corner. He plays safety. I mean, you have Diggs, you have Bland, you have Nashawn Wright, you have Mullen, like you have Alexander. I mean, now you're bringing in Xavier Rhodes. Maybe we're just thinking too much into it, but that's a lot of corners.
Well, we did put out a post, right, with Emmanuel Alcho talking about the Dallas Cowboys specifically. So I'm going to ask you the same question, Harvey, and I'll ask everybody, even if TikTok, if you're on TikTok and you're having a hard time, jump on over to the YouTube and yeah, make sure you subscribe and give us a like and share it, and we'll share your comments unless you're a troll like MG. He actually looks very familiar. Uh, so what he is saying is that Parsons has 0 sacks in 4 games, but I believe he actually is number 1 in the NFL for pressure on a quarterback, if I'm
Yeah,
not mistaken. So,
true.
give or take. But getting back on subject, and dude, we get this all the time. He says, "Go to church, man." Adam, you're funny. Uh, he says that he's an ex-Dallas fan. Wow. So
What
Dallas,
happened?
Dallas broke your heart,
What happened, man? We're here for therapy, my brother.
man.
Parsons can't tackle.
I don't know. I don't know about that, man. But
Yeah, I don't know about
yeah,
that.
we're getting off the subject. But getting back to it. So Emmanuel Acho, he said that the Cowboys. I'm. How did he word it? He says when you look at the Dallas Cowboys, it is a complete team. It's a very complete team. Um, Ryan Clark also said that earlier, right? So I mean, when you start seeing that in the media, I said before, hey, do we start getting scared? I start getting scared, especially when you start seeing the media getting into it and start to believe in the Cowboys because I feel like the Cowboys feel they do better when the media is against them, right? But kind of going back to it, I believe Emmanuel Acho's words were, "Look at this team. Aside from the cornerback 2 position, he goes, if you're gonna bring that being their weakness, well, you better come with a great, as he emphasized, if you're gonna bring cornerback 2 up, you gotta bring the right analysis. Yardage, how was he burnt? Did he make any plays? So he went into depth. But he said overall, when you look at this team, it's very complete. There's not one position that's really lacking on this team. It's a very complete team, and this is something very good. So I think that this Commanders matchup with this team is like to finally tune these things, and then let's get into the playoffs and let's get into the first round, right? And let's take care of business, right? Like Adam said, let's take care of this, right? Chris Cruz, who's the hater? I don't know. He's new, but we appreciate everybody.
Yeah.
Shenando, he's gonna be at the he said he's gonna be the Green Bay Lions game. Remember, means we all in on this team. Coaches want to send a message saying if you don't put your all in on the field, another person will. I like these signings.
I like that. I
I
like Fernando. That's a good point. And you said that too, Jerry.
it's how you look at it. It's just a different thing. He says MG stands for my Giants. Oh, so damn, you went to the Giants? Well, all right.
It is what
Uh,
it is, man.
go Sam Howell. Well, I mean, like you said, right? It's a rookie, regardless of the situation. I know the Cowboys have been known to make, average quarterback look good, a la Josh Dobbs, right? But I mean, look at the Jags. They were having a hard time with him too.
They were having a hard time with Dobbs, man. And that goes back to man, that's for another show, a different show, but Dobbs for quarterback next year, man. I'm just saying. But yeah,
Hey, I will say this: for those that want to talk trash about the Cowboys losing to the Jags, you're talking about the AFC South divisional
division.
champs.
Yep.
So put some respect on the Jags name. MG, thanks for tuning in. Haters make us strong. Yes, sir, man. We all stand together. You came into the wrong stream, man. I'll tell you this because we don't even have to say anything. The comment section will light it up for you. But Harv, getting back to it, how do you feel about what Emmanuel Acho said, and of course getting into the playoffs? Obviously, I mean, there's nothing the Cowboys can do. I mean, yeah, the best case scenario would be a fluky win for the Giants with their
Who does he is? FS1?
yes. Speak on Fox Sports One. Yes.
Speak on FS1.
Mhm.
Well, I got a shout out to FS1. You can just hire me, man, for half the price. Because I've been saying that for weeks.
It's
I've been saying it for weeks. Look, this is a different team. Look, I'm telling y'all, this is a whole different team. And I know all those Cowboy fans, MG, you probably had your heart broken, my brother. And I'm sorry for that, right? But at the end of the day, my dad taught me something, man. Never be a quitter. I ain't going to quit, my brother. You, on the other hand, I don't know. Got some issues. We can bring you back, though, if you want. There's much love here. But this is what I was saying. I've been saying it for weeks. My thing is, I keep going back to the Chiefs Super Bowl run. They didn't have a great defense. They gave up a lot of yards, but they made critical stops and critical turnovers at the right time to give that offense the ball back. Listen, the Cowboys have been they've been scoring some high points recently. So I want to say they have the number one offense the last couple of weeks since Dak's been back. So I'm just saying, man, it's one of those tricky things. Like it's a weird offense defense love relationship. Um, this defense, yeah, they give up a lot of yards, but they're giving us chances to win these games. That's all you ask for. Because yeah, it's the NFL, man. All these teams are really good. So that's my take on it. And I guess, like he said, there's no really weaknesses. Like we get like 2 or 3 turnovers a game. That gives us the ball back, and we're scoring 30 to 40 points. So if it's a shootout, man, we're going to be right there with them. Regardless, we're going to have a chance. We can't say that as recently, man. We've never had that before. It's kind of weird. Weird analogy, right? But just stay with me. I'm just saying. And maybe AMG will come back.
Rev says FG. It's like saying Dallas should have beat Jacksonville, Green Bay. Come on, man, type something better.
Why do you say that?
Because MG's just going crazy on the on the.
Oh, should have, would have, could have. $1 for your thoughts. We still won, MG.
Adam has some choice words for you. Chris Cruz says Lamar Jackson is good in the playoffs either. So what's your point? Like he's responding like I told you, MG. The comment section is gonna light you up, man.
Wait, no, hold on. Let me go back to MG because I love MG, man. Look, I got love for you, bro.
Stephen A. Smith in disguise.
Hey, MG said, this is not me saying it. This is MG saying it. He said, Dak is overpaid. He robbed us. Well, hold on now. You just said us. Does that mean you're still with us? I'm just saying he's totally not over it.
Alex, we got a bandwagon jumper in the house. Oh man. So obviously, like you said, you're on the same page. If not a week earlier than Emmanuel Acho's message, clearly, but obviously, Cowboys. What's the game plan for the Cowboys today?
The game plan is honestly, this is just me looking at the overall picture. Obviously, we run the ball, man. And look, let me tell you something. I think the reason why Mike McCarthy is really playing his starters, Jerry, this is a 4th-ranked defense. Can you believe that?
That's crazy, right?
A non-playoff team is ranked 4 in defense overall. I think it's per yards per game. That's crazy to me. So, a lot of people think like, oh, it's the Commanders. What's the big deal? Like, it's just another game. It's the last game. Why are we even playing? But, to me, man, I always find, and it's kind of the negatives, I always find the positives, right? Hunt for the good stuff. Hunt for the good stuff. And the good stuff is this is a damn good defense. And them stopping the run is pretty good. So we'll see, man. I think maybe tweaking some things. And you also got to think McGovern's playing, right? I think he should be playing, right? He had some sort of illness, I think, early on in the week. But him starting is a big deal. You have to have that communication because what if Biotish can't go, Jerry?
Well, it looks like we're gonna have to roll with Connor McGovern.
And that's my point, man. You have to get those reps in.
Matt Forniak too.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, we need those reps, and I think these coaches understand the value of this game this last week. McGovern and Tyler Smith need to get in communication with passing on the stunts that they missed. Those 18 snaps last week. So to me, it's a blessing, man. Let's get these guys rolling. The other thing is the game plan I would see is let's get Dak and Hilton on the same page, right? I'm not saying they're not, but I'm just saying let's get some real game live reps in before this next week, Mr. Third Down, right? And I think honestly, I think T.Y. Hilton's gonna be the difference in these playoff games, man. I don't. Everybody talked about OBJ, but I think it's this guy, man. I think when you eliminate Gallup, CeeDee Lamb, Schultz, Zeke, when you eliminate those guys, I don't think anybody can cover Hilton, in my opinion.
I agree. I think that if anything, T.Y. Hilton's gonna make those catches that Noah Brown dropped, right? And Chris Cruz is answering back to MG. Can't blame Dak on the Jones fault. They waited 3 years to give Dak
Yeah.
a contract, and he's right. You know, they could have signed him earlier. Probably got him at the cheap, right? Play him under for what is it? He played for under 2 million for years. It's true, man. He was on the fourth round rookie wage scale, which is I mean, it literally the Cowboys were paying him peanuts, I guess, when you look at the quarterback position. But hey Harv, great point, right? Great point up ahead. What you said. T.Y. Hilton's gonna be the X factor. So I know it's hard, right? We don't really want to jump ahead, right? Because next week is what, obviously.
Oh, you know it, man. It's the dance. It's the tournament. It's
That
everything.
I don't. We're gonna save that for what's coming up later, and obviously, we're gonna try and do a post game. We'll try to do a post game. We'll try to do a post game. We'll see how if traffic is not bad because
I hope it's not. I'm 30 minutes from the stadium, man, so I should be back for a post. I'm doing a damn post game.
yeah, well, we don't know what time. That was my only thing. It could be maybe 30 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour after the game. So we'll do a post game. Fernando, how didn't he earn his contract? Came in and when started and backup quarterback was hurt, led the team to the playoffs. Doesn't get in trouble on or off the field. Makes even better on the field, man. So Fernando's
He's right.
responding to MG. And then, Ramiro, how much do we miss Steele on the O line? Could have been so much better.
Oh my god, man.
Jeez, I think you can kind of see kind of lately how the rush are the Cowboys rush attack has been not I don't want to say struggling, but I mean obviously they're not putting up the 4 or 5 yards a game that they were averaging. So, but I'm not saying that they can't get back to it. It's just that this offensive line needs to work together because it's a different
Yep.
line. So I think that's what's really going on. I know that earlier in the week my take was, or it was on Friday, right? We were talking about you want to leave Tyler Smith at left tackle, and I was saying no. I want to see Tyler Smith at guard. I just want to see if he could kind of help get the running game going because you said that was the game plan: run, 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 just run it all the way down. What do you say? It's freezing out here in Wisconsin. Man,
Oh
good
god, I
luck
bet
to
it
you,
is.
sir. Man, I love this. DC for life. Let's go. And head out of those says, let's trade Zeke and keep Pollard in the offseason. Well, I don't know if anybody would pick up a trade with Zeke, but
No,
I
they
think
wouldn't.
keeping Pollard would be nice, but he's gonna want some money, man. And I think that the Cowboys have learned that maybe perhaps investing in a running back is probably not always the wisest decision, especially when he cost 18 million against the cap every year. That's almost 20. So you could definitely use that and allocate that to an actual source. Like maybe we could have kept an Amari Cooper this year, which would have been very. I mean, we see how much we miss that type of player. But you said the dance, right?
The dance, man, the tournament, or whatever you want to call it. It's on, man.
I know it's getting ahead of ourselves, but doesn't this feel like we're gonna? Doesn't it feel so like it feels like I don't know. I feel this confidence that I feel like Dak is going to put that nail in the coffin for Tom Brady. End this season. Not, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Tom Brady made it to the playoffs. Sorry, Bucks, you guys are going to be one and done. I don't know. Who else feels like that?
I know I do, man. I'm telling you, I haven't had it's one of those things. I'm a Cowboy fan till I die, man. But I'm also one of those fans that I have to be realistic. And the last couple of years, I didn't feel good the Cowboys playing going into the playoffs. I really didn't. I didn't feel good last year about it. I just really didn't. And look what happened. But this year, I don't know what it is, man. It's a little different. It's kind of like give, take, give kind of team. Like the offense is like, the defense is like that, but they're still in games. Because this is the thing, Jerry. Would you rather have a team that just blows everybody out and
Yes.
doesn't face adversity?
Yes.
Or would you no, I'm just saying.
No, no, no.
And
I
then
get,
and
I
then
get
go
what
into the playoffs and then like you're like, man, like they can't respond. They don't know how to respond. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. That's just my opinion.
No, no, you're right. You're right. And I said it just in a sense, but what I would like to see is I would like to see an offense that just put, they hit the gas pedal and they don't let it off, man. That's what I would like to see. Adversity, yeah, I understand. Hey, interceptions are going to happen, fumbles are going to happen. But I would like to see that, and I hope that that's what the Cowboys are trying to focus in, especially with the Commanders game. I think it's a nice little warm up, like you said, to top defense in the league. Gerardo says Lamb had proven to be better wide receiver one than Cooper. How do you feel about that, Harv?
I think, man, Cooper's a hard person to read. He's just, I don't know. It seems like he's kind of babyish type of player. Like if he doesn't get his
Immature,
way,
you mean?
huh?
Immature.
Immature, man. Like he just, like I don't know. Like it was just weird about him. If something didn't go his way, you lost him in games. CD's not like that. He's a fighter, man. He's almost like I call him Des Bryant Jr., man. He's just like he wants to win. I mean, he has got that competitive. You can see it in him, like the gestures he has, everything he does, the way he walks, the way he talks, like on the field, no matter what's happening. Like he's just different, man. He's different. There's a reason why he had 88. There's a difference. You know what I'm saying? So me, that's the biggest difference.
I mean, because if not, I'm pretty sure Jerry Jones would have given 88 to Amari Cooper, right?
Yeah.
So you're absolutely right. But I will say this: come next year, CeeDee Lamb will be a superstar in the NFL. Everybody across the NFL is going to be buying his jersey. He's going to be one of the top guys. He's going to be up there with the upper echelon wide receivers. Ram says, what I've seen on film is Smith and Martin communication. So Tyron Smith and Zach Martin, they're looking good, man. They're cleaning up, man. It looks good and it feels good when they're able to get the running game going on their side, right? So Harv, did you have anything to add to that?
No, I agree, man. It's like, I mean, these guys have so much experience between each other. I mean, they might mess up maybe one time and then fix it, but you won't see the mistake twice. I promise you that
Yeah.
for sure.
And I think that we've extended Tyron's career one more, at least one,
Yeah.
2 more seasons at the right tackle. He's giving us a luxury, man. Uh, Adam says we're going to to win. MG will we will see. Right, Brady is 100 years old. Fernando Tony will stay. He loves it in Dallas and knows it's a two running back league. Seen other go to different team and not have the great seasons.
Yep.
Ooh, DeMarco Murray, are you saying? Remember what happened to DeMarco Murray?
He didn't do too well, man.
He got
He didn't.
paid and he just fell off the planet, man. Gerardo went on to say Cooper has been hurt too much and Lamb put up better stats than him. Yes, he did. He actually did, and he's a yak monster too.
Yep.
Cooper was scared to get hit. Lamb is learning to be number one, taking punishment and still playing he's playing his
Hey,
tail off.
Adam's right on. That's the point I was getting at.
Yep. Lamb wants it more. He does,
He
man.
does, man.
He and look, we got Woody Rod. Woody Rod.
Woody Rod, welcome, man.
He's a stud for sure. Yes, he is, man. CD is something else, man. So I'll tell you this much right now. With that said, I think if they could get CD the ball early, it'll help them get the ball later on in the game as the Cowboys are trying to establish a run. So obviously, it's a good test for the Dallas Cowboys. Let's see if they clean up these little mistakes. Let's see what they do at cornerback too. So that's gonna be the biggest things. Harv, did you want to add anything else?
No, man. I'm excited to be at this game. Hopefully, y'all can look for me in the stands. I'm probably more than likely gonna have a sign just so y'all know. You know what it's gonna say, man. Follow the Cowboys Cast on YouTube, baby.
I think if anything, you should probably go live on TikTok
Oh
and
yeah, for sure. I'm going
maybe
live.
maybe Instagram. We do have an Instagram. You probably go live on one of those.
Yeah,
We'll
for
see. We'll
sure.
see which one goes better. Gerardo says MG definitely a Giants fan because he just said Daniel Jones was an elite MVP. Yeah, I don't know, man. MG,
Well,
you are a troll for sure.
Daniel Jones, an elite MVP.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought I've seen it all or heard it all, but that's a ooh. All right, MG in the house. Got it. So let's go with our predictions. How
All
about
right.
that?
Yeah, when they get and then we gotta do bold, right? Too.
Yeah. So everybody, we'll give them a little bit of time. Let's go with our predictions for today. What do you guys got? The spread is I think 41. 41. So
What I've been learning is that you gotta take it right there, man. You gotta take it right there. Hey, Vegas has been doing some funny thing. Real quick, Fernando says Dak rolling out with Lamb crossing be great with the tight end going up the middle, clearing the flat. Lamb is great with the ball, man. He is, man. He really is. He looks like the Oklahoma Lamb. Cuban server, he's back on 27 to
Cuban
3.
Surfer. Okay.
So
So he's under.
he's under. All right.
Okay. Cuban Surfer.
Alex 28-14 DC for live. Let's go. I like that.
So he's the over. Okay.
Yeah.
28-14. Okay. Let's see if we can get a couple more. I say cut Schultz and keep Ferguson.
That
Ooh.
was Gerardo. Well, obviously Ferguson's on for the next 4 years. I don't think they need to cut Schultz. I think Schultz is leaving in free agency. I think he wants that 16 mil a year.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
I don't either. Ram says 24-17. I like that score.
Right on, huh?
Look at that. Look at Fernando, man. He's just going straight for it.
Oh man.
38-24 Cowboys. Wow. So you think the Washington Wizards can put up 24 points?
Jerry, you're bad, man.
With Cooper starting the fourth quarter. Ooh, that would be nice, man. When was the last time we saw that, Harv? Like, just hey, Dak, take it easy, man. Everybody smiling. Uh 34-17. I like that one.
Okay.
Oh, Adam said 40 burger boys, momentum and two.
Him and his 40 burgers, man.
Hey, I love me a 40
You know
burger.
what? We need to get Adam a the Cowboys Cast T-shirt that says 40 burger every time.
Hey, hey, that can happen. Fernando says a late TD from the Commanders. Yeah, I mean, yeah, especially in the garbage time, right?
What do you Rod?
Gerardo says 21-14. Man,
Okay.
I like these scores.
Woody Rod sent one too. The new commenter, new subscriber.
31-10.
Wow,
Cow.
that's big. Okay. Why do y'all do this to me? Every time we do this, Jerry, when it's like a huge score like this, it doesn't wind up like this.
It doesn't.
So I am gonna go with because this is still pretty good. Jonathan Allen is not playing, so that's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
That's a big deal. I am gonna go with. I'm gonna go with 31-10.
I'm going with my final score 33-17.
Okay.
So that's 3 field goals and a couple touchdowns there for the Cowboys, and then of course a field goal and 2 TDs by the Commanders. So give me the over on this one. Bold predictions. Let's go, Harvey. Oh no. Let's see.
Let's see what they
I want to see Adam's bold prediction because
bold predictions. What do y'all got?
his bold prediction already was a 40 burger, man. That was kind of bold, man.
Bold predictions. Oh my god, this guy. This guy MG, man, he won't give up.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. There you go. We showed you MG. Sam House,
MG
500 yards.
500 yards. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go, baby. Be safe, Javier. Enjoy your experience, Jerry, Javier. I'll see you later. Let's see if MG will be on here again on near full. I love it. Hey, Adam, have a good one, man.
So bold predictions, man.
Bold
Let me
predictions.
see. Man. You know what, Jerry? I'm gonna go with 5 catches, right? 110 yards and 2 touchdowns with my boy T.Y. Hilton.
Wow.
Right there. We're gonna set the tone, baby.
Let's go. Cuban Surfer says Cowboys, right? Hey, that sounds like he's saying Cowboys are going to win Super Bowl. That I mean,
That's what it
that's a
that's what it
trophy.
sounds like.
Give me 5 turnovers by the Cowboys defense. I say it's going to be 3 interceptions and two forced fumbles. Pretty bold, man. It's a lot of turnovers there.
That is a lot.
41-21 bold prediction, baby. Let's go. DC for life.
It's 40 burgers, man.
I love them. I love them. Well, is anybody else want to throw in their bold prediction? I remember one time Alex threw his bold prediction. It came true.
Alex, I know Alex is pretty good. I don't know why he hasn't thrown a bold prediction yet. We'll
Wait.
see, man. Hey Jerry, I tell you what, I'm definitely going live, man. So I'm just saying there's rumors going around that this is supposed to be a Cowboys, like there's supposed to be so many Cowboy fans at this game. Like so many. So I'm definitely I have to go
Hey,
live, man, and show the
record it because we gotta share that. We gotta share that on our Facebook, right? Show
for sure.
that the Dallas Cowboys is America's team. You know,
That's
I
it.
mean,
We are
I
America's
don't
team,
know.
man.
I don't know, man. For some odd reason, somebody thinks that the 49ers are America's team. It's kind of
Really?
weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
The 49ers?
Yeah, I saw that floating around, and the reason for that being was the 49ers faithful were at at Las Vegas game. They took over the game, right? The fan base took over the game in Vegas. But
You know what though, Jerry? If somebody offered me 3 times the amount that I paid for my ticket, I'd probably give it up too.
yeah,
Inflation is high, Jerry.
it is. But I will say this: if you noticed yesterday, at the Raiders game, it was a sea of red yesterday too. So does that make the Kansas City Chiefs the America's team?
I don't know, man.
Or is it just when a team is not has nothing to win anymore, like the Las Vegas Raiders, people start selling their tickets?
We will see.
Alex finally comes out, says Bland has 2 interceptions and he will be making a house call.
A house call, baby.
Ooh, that's really
Woo! That's a good one, Alex.
the
That's
two
I
interceptions.
like it.
Yeah, I like it. I love it too. Right and Bland interceptions for TDs. Bold. Whoa, that is really
Oh,
bold.
both.
So Nation Wright
And
and
Bland.
Deron Bland.
Okay, I like that.
That is really bold. I like it. You're really going out there. Hey, it's up there with my 5 turnovers, right? 3 interceptions. I said two forced fumbles. So that's it. Well, that's it, man. Let's see about today. I'm really happy for you, man.
Hey man, this is what I'm gonna say, right? This is crazy, right? And the only reason I'm saying this is not to boast or anything like that. Um, it's just to say that I appreciate everybody that's come on and supported us. This isn't easy. We you know we do a lot of research, we do a lot of film study, a lot of time that we take to make sure that we try to give you the best information that we can. Um, but if I'm not mistaken, and this is crazy, it's such a short time. I have to look back. I might be off by one, but this is our 57th episode.
That's a lot of work.
57 episodes, Jerry.
That's crazy. That's a lot of work, man.
That's a lot of work, man. But you know what, man? We have such a good following. Even if it's these people that are on the comments are coming on, I think it's Black Mamba that comes on, Johnny, Adam, everybody, Alex, Ram, everybody that comes on, man, we appreciate it. But 57 episodes is insane, man, in the short amount of time that we've been here. And we do it for y'all, man. This is so much fun. Y'all make it fun, and I'm just blessed, man. I appreciate it.
I like, just to kind of add on top of that, I love it because it's a bunch of brilliant minds talking football, and it's very logical and it's cool because sometimes people can kind of get me to look at things with their perspective. Same thing goes with you, right? I love how we can bounce back ideas and we don't always agree on things, right?
We don't.
And
We
so,
don't.
no, I know. Like you want to stick Tyler Smith at left tackle, don't move him. I want to move him at left guard, But hey, that's the fun part about this, It goes dedication for sure. Hey man, we try.
Hey, thanks, bro.
We really do try. We've been up until Demar, right? Because out of respect for Demar, we had been going live Monday, pretty much the whole week. Saturdays is the only days we took off, and then we do Sunday kickoff and then Sunday post games. So we've been doing that for quite some time, and regardless of what happens, I know this is, I feel, it's what we do as Cowboys, right? We don't lose the hope. I know we're gonna win the Super Bowl, but regardless, even in the off season, we are gonna be going live.
Yep.
Because there's so much to look into, right? Obviously, the biggest asset about the Dallas Cowboys is that they put together a team and they do it through the draft. So that's obviously what we're gonna be transitioning the focus in the off season. So yeah, there's gonna be more shows to come, and we hope that you enjoy it. And if you do enjoy it, and you have other people that like this stuff, we encourage you to share it. Share this content out. Encourage people to subscribe. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Just hit that little button right there, subscribe. And if you want to know when we go live, I would suggest turning on the notifications, because sometimes we kind of we have to go late just for whatever reason, but we still go live. But that's it. Have a great time. Show 'em, Cowboys Nation, right? Waiting you guys 57 times. Damn, let's go. He goes, he has watched us. He's been a day one.
Yeah, for
Ram
sure.
Ram is a day one. But hey, go live if you can, right? Just
I'm
kind of
going
show
live.
just to
I'm
see,
going live.
I just want to see the Cowboy Nation at hand, man. Well, if not, I just want to see, it would be it's an interesting spin, right now. But good luck to you, right? Safe travels, and then we can't hear what do you have to tell us. So thank you all. We will be checking back with you guys afterwards. Sorry, TikTok. And we love you guys.